Worst first date. Oh my gosh. I can talk. The only thing that came to my head was when I tried to first kiss a girl, and she turned and I kissed the back of her hair. I don't believe in love at first sight, because there was a girl at the bank one time, and I was driving through the drive-through bank, and I looked over and I was like, oh my gosh, the girl's amazing. I'm in love with her. And she had a ring on her finger. I was like, oh, can't be in love with her. Then the other day, I was like, holy cow, this girl's amazing. I was working with her. She's a great artist. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I was like, so, you know, you seen anybody? And she's like, oh, I'm working on my wedding right now. I was like, so every time I fall in love at first sight, it just is crushed. So no, I don't believe in it. The first time I picked up an instrument was in 8th grade. My mom was like, hey, we need someone to play bass at our church. And I was like, she's like, go grab a bass. I was like, okay. So there we go. Yes, there was a moment when I wanted to become a musician, and it was actually after getting a concussion during a football game. And I was like, I don't like this anymore. I'm gonna start playing music. It's a lot easier and it's more fun and it attracts more girls. Oh my gosh, I started playing bars when I was in college, and it was just like music over and over and over, trying to make $100 here, $100 there. My dad was like, son, you can stay in my basement for 2 years and you gotta get a real job. And I was like, all right. So I was trying to make ends meet, playing bars, and all of a sudden I put videos out on YouTube and everything changed. I think if you opened up my iPod or my Spotify playlist, you'd see a smorgasbord of songs, like anything from like hardcore metal from like 1997 to like Metallica to like, I don't know, Tupac, which is 90, all these 90s things, up to now to like the Somerset to like, God, freaking, what's his name? The K-pop king. What's his name again? Oh, Psy. Just everything. I think, and it's just so fascinating. Even to like classical music, it's just like you can learn so much from all these genres. It's not just one specific thing. But I'll tell you one thing, you might be surprised, but I really, really, really have a heart for country music. Just don't tell anybody. Well, you can tell people, I guess. I kind of had this weird obsession with Taylor Swift for a long time. I still do. I hope she comes around and, you know, she cleans up her act and me and her can, you know, tie the knot. Creative-wise, I think I learned the most from Voice Avenue, going there to Florida, into their studio, into what they do, and knowing that they're kind of the godfathers of this whole YouTube cover game. I went in there and I was like, oh, I really need to up my game when it comes to production, when it comes to video, when it comes to just presentation in general. So I learned a lot from those guys for sure. There's actually two things I would change. One is I would start doing music earlier and start learning my basic chords, my basic progressions, vocal lessons, all that stuff probably when I was like 8th grade, 7th grade, instead of waiting till college to do it. Because I just feel like I'd be that further along as a musician. Business-wise, I would have learned to let go of all the control, and I would have got a team around me that I trusted earlier on so I could let go and just focus. Because this is the first time in my life I've been able to just focus on the music, and it's changed everything. I think that the biggest key is finding what you're good at doing and combining with something you love to do and just going at it, working hard. And literally just, if someone tells you no, just don't listen, just do what you love to do and work hard.
Still alive, but I'm barely breathing. Just pray to a God that I don't believe in. 'Cause I got time, she's got freedom.